Hi everyone, this is Mr. Richmond, and for this video I'm going to give you some help and instructions and guide you through the sun, its layers, characteristics worksheet, or the SunScale diagram that I post on my P-Learning page. So what we're going to ask you to do is take the size of the sun, and you're going to be using the scale or this ratio of 50,000 and divide the size or thickness of each layer by 50,000 so it can fit on your sun on the back of this worksheet, which in diameter, or the width of this, is approximately 15.5 centimeters. So for the first layer, starting at the center of the sun, we have the core, which in reality is 400,000 kilometers thick. But if we're drawing like a cross section starting from the center of the sun and going outward towards the surface, it's actually going to only extend 200,000 kilometers heading this direction rather than 400,000 on both directions, if that makes sense. So after you get your ratio of 200,000 divided by 50,000, that's going to give us how many centimeters in length the size of the core is going to be. You can do that by drawing a line. If you have access to a printer at home, that would be ideal. If not, I would recommend maybe going to a paint or drawing program that you have on your cell phone or computer and drawing some kind of line that represents that length in centimeters. A couple things to keep in mind. You're going to do that for each layer, but a couple things to keep in mind is there's a couple tricky ones here. One of which is a photosphere, which is only 500 kilometers thick. That's one of our outermost layers of the sun, and that's going to be very small, so it's going to be a very short line, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge for you. I'm not looking for an exact measurement there. And the corona extends millions of kilometers and millions of miles out in space, and we're not going to ask you to do that. So just do your best using a paint program. You can try to scan it to us, take a clear picture, submit it into P-Learning. I have no way of knowing exactly the length of each layer, so just do your best and have a rough idea for the thickness and size and scale of each layer of the sun. That's what we're looking for. So for part 2, you're going to be asked to write a brief paragraph describing the nuclear fusion process. There is a good video from Mr. Parlanti that I have linked below this that can help you out with this paragraph, as well as describing the difference between a sunspot and solar flare. In your textbook, using section 26.1, which starts on page 828, will be helpful to you. There's also a good diagram of a sun scale and a cross section of the sun on page 830, which will help you out. I don't expect your image to look anything like what we see on page 830, but again, just do your best and throw this back to us. Good luck. I'm available for any questions on a chat room or email if you have time. All right, good luck. Take care.